Have you forgotten that the most important thing here, the injured person here, is Will?
No, of course not.
Not who's to blame, not who's got a corner on the truth. And by the way, the only truth worth telling here is this: that kid was an accident waiting to happen.
What's that supposed to mean, Hal?
He watched his family fall apart, Barbara. He watched his mother become a stranger to him. He watched his father completely lose it. He's been shipped out to so many families, he doesn't know where he is anymore.
And I'm to blame, right, Hal?
No, Barbara. No, I don't feel that way.
Maybe we're all to blame.
Everybody except Will. And I want us to make a promise tonight that we will all see him through this.
Until you have a chance to stand up in court and say what a bad mother I am.
I would never do that, Barbara, and somewhere deep inside, I think you know that. But to make this better, I'll make you a promise. I will drop this custody hearing if you do something for me.
What?
I get to see Will as often as possible, period. Emily and I have a stable household that'll support his recovery.
And I'll do whatever I can as well.
Good. Because the most important thing here is what's best for Will. Now, it's surgery, no question. If you want to be the one to sign the consent form instead of me, that's fine, Barbara. But do not fight it.
You know how long I've been looking at this barn? A long time. A very long time. I've probably forgotten more than I'll ever remember. But tonight is one image that I will never forget. You walking out of that fire with Luke in your arms.
I wasn't thinking about the fire. Just getting to Luke.
But then you did it again with Will.
You were gonna run in there yourself. And you would have. If Luke hadn't needed you.
There was this feeling that I had. I didn't know whether or not you were gonna come out. Can't really describe it. Aaron, I know that Caleb raised you. And that he's been a father to you in all the ways that count.
You're my father, too.
Well, I guess that's what I'm trying to say here. Yeah, you're my son. My first son. My oldest son. Yeah, I know that I've said that to you a lot since you've been here, but it feels different now. I love you very much, and I would like it if you stayed.
Good for me. I don't think that bike's taking me anywhere.
Well, you can take the pickup if you need wheels.
Thanks.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey. Tell Luke I said hi.
Will do.
Jessica, the less you know, the better. Okay, don't worry about anybody else. I'll pack this stuff up. I'll go to Travers'
already
room
took
and I'll
the
get...
liberty of taking care of that for you.
You were the last person I expected to be in Marshall's room. Why were you there?
Believe it or not, I was there trying to intimidate him into dropping out of the race. How's that for a joke?
Well, when you left Java Underground earlier tonight, I could have sworn he was the one intimidating you. I thought for sure he had something on you.
And I thought for sure that you and Isaac had a business to run, yet here you are playing I Spy. I gotta go. If the police come, don't answer any questions. I'm gonna find Marshall and see if I can do some damage control.
Wait, where are you going to look for him? I cannot believe she would concede the election over this.
Maybe she won't. You know, she was upset.
No, my mom is she's so honest, so fair. My whole life she's told me nothing. If I do nothing else, just always tell the truth. She will never forgive me for this.
Sure she will.
No. No, I've never seen her so angry with me, Isaac. All I was doing was trying to help, but I think I've ruined everything. Maybe even her career.
Lucinda, you're full of surprises. Oh, trust me, darling. Trust me, as the fellow said, between Dr. Bob and me and the hospital board, your secret's safe.
Thank you. And just, do me a favor, okay? Just, if you get any inkling that Rosanna's getting close to figuring out, please give me a heads up so I can tell Mike before she does.
She won't, but I will. Mayday, mayday.
Okay, thank you.
Was I gone long enough?
Too long.
Miss anything good?
Just some girl talk. You'd like a pop with us?
Sure.
What'll we drink to?
To Lucinda.
Oh, no. All right.
Oh.
To the woman with the cottage that I now call home, and more importantly, to the genius behind my hospital contract. I'll think about you every day I'm building that burn unit.
To the hard hat in charge.
To happiness.
What I'm interested in finding out before we step in is who the other big contributors are.
Why?
Well, just to be cautious. We don't want to step on another foundation's toes, or worse yet, be caught with a shady donor whose, well, reputation might taint ours.
But I don't get what you want me to do.
I read in the paper recently that Memorial received a rather large donation for, what was it, a burn unit?
Right, it's gonna be state-of-the-art.
Oh, lovely. Well, I'm afraid that unless I know the identity of the donor, that it'll be very difficult for me to convince the foundation to cough up the cash for a pediatric ICU.
But don't organizations like yours get annual reports from the hospitals they want to support?
Ah, yes, of course, you're right. But I just really don't want to wait that long, and the report will only say anonymous, won't it?
Right, yeah, the donor was unnamed. It's privileged information, so only a few people know about it anyway.
Oh, yes, I understand all that, but, no, I was thinking maybe an enterprising young intern looking to put a feather in his cap might find his way around the situation, if you catch my drift.